Alright, what's up everybody? We're going to be doing a Block Bmx review. So we're going to start at the front of the bike and move on to the back. Starting up with the bars. The grips. These are the stock grips here. As you can see, they're ripped, falling apart with these little threads hanging off here. They do have flanges. They're pretty uncomfortable. After like 3 hours of riding, my hands would hurt quite a bit, but the old bar ends just fell out, of course. Moving on to the bars. Everything on this bike is a high-10 steel, except for the cranks. But the bars, they're 8-inch rise bars. Nothing bad about them. So the brakes, obviously, I don't have brakes. My brakes, they weren't too good. They broke, which is why I don't have brakes right now. I don't know if I'm gonna get brakes. I like the feeling of brakes, it's pretty good. But yeah, they didn't work too good for me out of the box. Tuned them a couple times, still didn't work. And then I actually broke this left side arm here, and then I was basically just running the right side arm. So one pad, and I had no stopping power, so I just took my brakes off. Moving down to the front wheel here, it's a single walled wheel, and an unsealed front hub. So the front hub, the axle that comes on it is too short for pegs, so all you have to do is loosen your lock nut and your cone nut there, and move your axle over to whatever side you want your pegs to be on. I didn't do that, and I ended up only catching the very end here with my nut, and I ended up stripping it. So I had to get this like Walmart rear axle, because I needed it to be longer than a front axle. To be able to get my pegs on there. I don't know why I couldn't find a proper BMX axle at the time, but unsealed hub. It's unsealed. It pops and cracks a lot. The grease pours out the side. You can see that there. But that could be because this axle here is very bent. That could just, be messing up with the internals of the axle, and that could just be a problem for me. So the tires here, I really like these tires. You can find them on Source BMX for $18 for the just plain black ones. I forget what the price is for the camo. Oh, that's $18 Canadian. I like them. The tread's pretty good on them. They do have the micro knurling, wears off pretty quick. They're not that heavy, like they're just your standard BMX tire. I like them a lot. The tread pattern's pretty good. Moving on to the fork. Now, because my front axle is bent, my dropout bent as well. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get a good view of it here, but my front axle's bent as well. The headset here, it's non-integrated headset. It's not bad, it spins good. Haven't had any problems with it at all. So the frame is, all height 10. It's 20.25 inch top tube, so pretty short. Nothing bad about it. It's high 10, haven't had any problems with it. Pretty good. Moving on to, I guess, the drivetrain area. Start off with the pedals. Now, the original pedals don't have, for whatever reason, pins here on my new pedals were like a lot bigger. And if you have, standard Vans shoes, the old pedals don't really go into those waffle things or any other skate shoe that you will have. No other problems other than grip. But mine were basically just shredded down. Cranks are great. They're chromoly. That's amazing. when I ordered it, I got I think it was my right or left side top cap thing here, my cap. It got tightened like an insane amount and I can't get it off. But it's good. The sprocket, I actually bent that in a crash recently. This is a different sprocket, but I'll put a picture on screen. The old sprocket, nothing bad about it. I guess, it's just like any other sprocket that would bend. The bottom bracket, nothing bad, it spins good. Seat here, the seat's not too good. It slides a lot. Just slide off of it, the angle's a little intense. The seat post is very short. I'm here over the limit a little bit. I can barely sit down and pedal. I can't pinch it if I wanted to learn bar spins. I'm not going to, but I ever wanted to. The stem here, nothing bad about it. Just a standard BMX stem. In the back wheel here, we got, your tire, of course. So the stock back wheel is semi-sealed. It's single-walled. Nothing bad about it. Only thing is, this is not the stock wheel. My driver bearings exploded. Put some pictures on the screen. But basically, you can expect, with both of the wheels really, you'll have to chew them quite often because they are single-walled. They're always, wobbly. You always have to chew them. But yeah, semi-sealed. Nothing bad about it. My driver bearing exploded. I got a whole new rear wheel. It's double-walled. I wanted to get the black. They didn't have it in stock, so I got the oil slate, whatever. I think that's really about it for this bike. Thanks for watching.